Well, the rumours were that I hadn't been seen much in January and in early February, and the reason for that is I've been campaigning hard down here in Thanet, and it's led to this wave of speculation that somehow there's something very seriously wrong with me and that I'm ill, and that was going around, being gossiped about, and indeed several of our supporters and donors and backers were ringing me saying what's going on. So I thought I'll knock it on the head in public. I'm fine, I'm fit as a flea, 67 days to go to the election, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, so we're looking ahead to the election. The phrase you used in your speech when you were asked about how many seats you might win was a lot of seats. Can you elaborate on that a bit for us?
Well, I said we'd win lots of seats, which means I think we're going to win more than a handful, but I'm not going to put a precise number on this, and I'll tell you why, because this is now the most uncertain general election for 100 years. All the balls are up in the air. UKIP has changed the electoral arithmetic, and I think it's very difficult to predict how anyone's going to do. All I can say is that in our key areas, our strong areas, where in the past we've won council seats and topped the polls in the European elections, we're in good heart and we're very optimistic.
I'm sensing maybe your tone. I wonder whether your supporters sense this as well. Your tone's slightly changing from the early days of the huge rise in UKIP, which most people recognise was an extraordinary moment. I think it was described as an earthquake. Maybe that was your words. Now you seem to be reining back in. You're saying, maybe a handful of seats. As the election gets closer, are you toning it down?
No, I think what's going to happen is we're going to come second in hundreds of seats. And certainly across the north of England, we've now emerged as the opposition party to Labour. But I can't predict, whether it's going to be 10, 20. I'm just not going to put numbers on this. And there's no expert out there can do the same thing either. The top experts say UKIP will win 5 seats across the country. And I'm saying there are 5 seats here in the county of Kent alone in which we're serious contenders.